Is it going? Is it streaming? Yep. All right, Jay Tizzy, thank you very much.
Welcome to tonight's girls basketball matchup featuring the guests on the scoreboard, the Divide County Maroons, and your own, the home team, the Powers Lake Ranchers. Before we start our contest, please stand, remove your headgear, and put your hand over your hearts as we play our national anthem.
Welcome to the barn.
It's good to be with you tonight, Noah. This
Yes,
is Brad
sir.
Streifel, along with Noah Frederickson.
We got the Streifelizer in the building. Starting at guard, Ella Heidi.
Number 14,
Hannah Bertman.
22, McKenna Hallgren.
McKenna Hallgren?
Senior number 23, Alyssa Hogland.
And Alyssa Hauglin starting at forward.
Number 30, Faith
And the guard, senior number 30, Faith Johnson.
coached by Kent Harding, assisted by Zach Johnson. And now the starting lineup for the home team on the scoreboard, the Powers Lake Ranchers.
And for the Powers Lake
Now
Ranchers,
junior number 2, Tiana Inget.
the stretch forward, number 2, Tiana
Sophomore number
Inget.
5, Savannah Frederickson.
The forward guard, do-it-all, Savannah Frederickson.
Freshman number 12, Eliza Schroeder.
And the upcoming all-star, Eliza Schroeder.
13, Cameron Reested.
And Cameron Reested starting at one guard.
20,
And her twin sister, Kiara Reested, starting at the other guard.
The Ranchers are coached by Nick Frederickson, assisted by Taylor O'Shea. Good luck, ladies.
Well, Brad, it's only right that we're about to have a barn burner in the barn.
I hope you're right. You know, actually, our last game here in the barn between the ladies was a bit of a barn burner, too.
Yes, it sure was. I'm hoping we get that same game.
If we can be treated to 2 of those in a row, that'd be nice.
And Divide controls the tip. Ella Heidi brings it up. Swings it over to Faith, who swings it to McKenna Hallgren. They get it down to Ella Heidi at the high post. And it's going Rancher ball.
Ranchers start out in a 2-3 zone. One of the things their coach said is they're going to try to use their bigs looking for each other down low. And right away you saw a pass off a high post down to the low one. Ranchers were able to get a hand on it and get it off her knee.
Kara picks up her dribble, fires the pass, and that's going to be a turnover. Divide County coming back at him. Swing it over to Faith Johnson, who drives. Little shoulder there. Might have been a walk. And then that's an offense rebound by Hannah Burtman, and the Ranchers grab a rebound off the miss. And here comes Cameron. Nobody wants to pick her up. Little hard off the glass, and Hauglin with the rebound. Swings it to Heidi. Faith in the corner. Swings it back to Alyssa. Hauglin swings it back to Johnson. Johnson from 3, puts it in.
Nice looking shot by Faith to start them off.
Yep. We'll see if that gets her going right away.
Well, she's definitely one you got to get a handout on.
Yep. Can't let her get hot. Tiana throws it to
the corner.
nowhere, to corner. Cameron drives, kicks it to Fredrickson. Fredrickson in the corner wants the 3. Little hard. There's Eliza, and she draws the foul. Great offensive rebound there by Eliza Schroeder. Let's see if she can
Good weak
capitalize
side
on
board.
the free throws.
It was a nice job by Savvy to get a shot off there, too. Just a bit off the mark.
Eliza puts the first one in.
Ball was on number 33, Ella Heidi.
Gets the roll on the second.
First foul of the game.
And both teams are on the board here. Hagen dribbles, gets it to Faith in the corner. Faith swings it to Heidi. Back to Faith. Faith throws it up and puts it in. Faith is eating up that 2-3 zone right now, getting a lot of open shots. Savannah Fredrickson at the wing.
Oh,
Over top to Inget, who gets trapped down there, swings it back out at Cameron, who kind of gets caught there, but gets it to Tiana. And Tiana draws the foul.
nice work by Tiana, keeping it alive.
Gets the roll.
Divide County coming in tonight with a 9-5 record. Last 2 wins were both against Tioga. Played them consecutive times.
Tiana Inget can't get the roll in the second one. Hallgren up there. Swings it to Heidi at the top of the key, who gets it to Hauglin. Faith in the corner, swings it to Hauglund, who gets it back to Faith. Faith to Heidi in the middle of the post. Eliza gets her hands on it, and Cameron steals the ball. Slows it up.
Good job by the Ranchers. They're recognizing what they're trying to do.
Yep.
Collapsing from the backside and getting a hand on it.
Savannah tries to draw the foul there, can't do so, and Divide gets the rebound. They get it up to Faith Johnson, who's going to swing it to Hauglin. And Hauglin puts it in. Cameron over to Tiana. Divide gets the steal, and they're up the court. Back to Faith. Faith drives, gets it back to Heidi, who gets it to Hauglin. Hallgren up top. Faith in the corner. Swings it to Hauglin.
Faith kind of running the baseline on the zone breaker offense.
And they get an open 3 for Faith, and she puts it in. 3 threes for Faith to start off the game. Fredrickson comes back. Top of the key 3, off board. Cameron Reset offensive board. Back to Tiana. Oh, can't get the N1, but nice play there for the Ranchers.
Good job by Eliza seeing the open lady. I'd like to see it go for an and 1 here, but we'll take 2 free throws. Falls on number 14, Anna Bertman. Her second personal foul.
Tiana gets the first one. Makes the second one.
Good job.
And the Ranchers have 5 points, all from the free throw line there, capitalizing. 5 of 6 so far.
Well, Tiana's coming in after the last game. Was really a spark plug for us, especially on the boards. And
Yep, she had 16, 8 offensive and 8 defensive. That is crazy.
at 16 felt like 20 to me. That kind of got our offense going too.
That's about what you averaged, right, in high school? 16 boards, right?
I average slivers in the butt from the bench most of the time.
Hey, you averaged something.
Yep. There's a lot of average, but not averaging.
Tia Nygaard checked into the game. Hogren fakes, gets a good jumper. Can't get it to go. Could have been over the back, but Tiana gets the board anyway. No shocker there. And here come the Ranchers. Eliza with the good cut. Jumper. Couldn't get it to go, and here come the Maroons. Hogren drives, kicks it back out to Hauglin, who's got a lane, throws up the jumper. Can't get it to go. They fail to box out, and Ella Heidi draws the foul.
Yeah, that was really on Faith Johnson. Just a good hustle play, getting around the box, keeping the ball alive.
Yep. Puts in the first. And Trista Inget checking for Kiara. Carter Reested misses from the stage. And Ella Heidi can't connect on the second. Schroeder gets the offensive rebound and puts it back in. And here come the Ranchers. Eliza Schroeder passes to Tiana in the corner, who gets it to her sister, and she draws the foul. Cameron Reested up top. Gets it to Trista, who's a little off on the pass, but gets on the ball, gets the jump ball, and Ranchers maintain possession.
A nice job by Savannah there to get a nice spin seal, but we weren't able to get her a good pass.
Yep. Got to go to the other side. You got to see where the post is sealing off at. Liza swings it to Trista. Trista travels, and that's turnover. Divide County coming back at him. Faith Johnson up top. Swings it over to Haugland, who finds the cutting Ella Heidi and gets the bucket. That was a great play there by the Maroons.
Yep. Able to get her the ball in stride.
Got exactly what they wanted. Savannah looking to create, gets a nice pass to Cameron Reested. What a play.
Nice answer by the Ranchers there.
That's what they need to do to keep this game manageable here in the first half. Plays like that. Enough defense to throw her off there. Jump ball, and it'll stay with Divide.
Really a tough task for Tiana there when they give one-on-one isolation and throw it over the top like that.
But she does just enough to throw her off.
Yep.
Cameron with the hands. She gets the steal. Going coast to coast. Gets it to go. And another bucket for the Ranchers. See if the scoreboard keeper gives us the points. Looks like Coach Nicky's trying to get his point across. Oops, I wasn't supposed to call him Coach Nicky ever again.
Uh-oh.
But it slipped out.
Sometimes things happen. Live radio.
Tiana gets the steal.
Ooh.
And she took too many steps. Steps, not steps.
Still, the scoreboard's at 7, but I
The
do believe we have 9.
Ranchers have 9 points. And I am curious to see why they do not have 9 points. Good defense there by Eliza. There. We got the 9 points. Don't worry, Brad.
I was ready to text Carrie on that.
McKenna Hallgren at the line for 2. Puts in the first. That's her first point of the game.
Savvy checking out.
Can't get the second, and Tiana Inget with the board. Nice pass. Can't finish, but Tiana gets the board. Eliza wants it. Can't get it, and Faith Johnson grabs the board. And we got a jump, and Ranchers maintain possession. Kinda.
Regain, maybe.
Yeah.
I think it would be a new shot clock.
Yep, you're right. Except there's no shot clock,
Except
Brad.
we're under a shot. 29.6 seconds.
Little risky pass there, but it gets to Eliza. Tiana drives, kicks back to Cameron. Cameron gets it to her twin sister. Tiana gets it to Eliza, who gets it back to Cameron. See if they go for the last shot here. Back to Tiana, drives, and draws the foul.
Foul on Faith.
That'll be the 5th team foul here for the Maroons. Cameron gets it to Tiana. Ooh, can't get the N1, but draws the foul. Nice pass there by Cameron.
Yep. Good inbounds play.
Ranchers are doing a good job of just zinging that ball. Sometimes you see them lob it and it just doesn't get there, but so far they're doing a good job of zinging it. Tiana puts the first one in. She's 4 of 5 from the line, according to my calculations. Can't get that one. Faith somehow got the shot off in time, but can't connect. A great first quarter we had there. It's looking like it will be a barn burner.
Yeah, last time we played them up in Crosby, we had a tight game through the first quarter, and then let things get away from us.
It was really a tight game first.
Actually, first half.
And into the third quarter, and then it just got away from them. And we don't want to talk about the rest of that game. But for scoring leaders for the Maroons after one, Ella Heidi has 3. McKenna Hallgren has 1. Hauglin has 2. And Faith Johnson has those 3 threes, totaling 9 points. And for the Ranchers, Tiana Inget has 4 points from the free throw line. Eliza Schroeder has 2 from the free throw line. And Cameron Reset has 4.
And there's 2 girls from Divide County who have 2 fouls after the first quarter. Hannah Berkman and McKenna Hallgren, both with 2. So keep an eye on that.
Thanks, Brad.
Are you getting any fan comments there?
I'm getting some fan comments from my cousin Maddie for calling my dad Coach Nicky again.
Glad you're listening, Maddie.
Shout out to the whole Jorgensen clan that tunes in.
I'm sure there's a few of them.
Yep, you got that right. Here we go for some second half action. Hauglin kicks it over to Faith Johnson at the top of the key, who gets it to Hauglin. Hauglin dribbles, kicks it to Hauglin, who gets it back to Faith. They get the cutting Hauglin, who kicks it to Nygaard, who drives and kicks, and Hauglin for the jumper. Can't get it to go. Tiana Inget can't get the rebound. But there's Kiara.
Good job by
And
Kiara to
it's
get that
Rancher
tied
ball.
up. Could be a bit disheartening after a good defensive series to let them get a second chance
Yeah.
rebound.
Kiara didn't want that to happen. Cameron gets it to Fredrickson at the high post. Fredrickson lofts it to Cameron, who gets it, turns it over. That looked promising for a second there. Faith Johnson in transition. Dribbles, kicks it to, gets it to Haugland, who gets it to Hallgren.
It's a tongue twister.
Yes, it is. I'm getting confused every time. Haugland at the top, lofts it to Burtman, can't put it in, but they don't box out, and that's a foul. Coach Nicky, oh my gosh, Coach Nick repeated after me to box out. Haugland out to Faith Johnson, puts it up, can't get it. Burtman with another rebound, and she draws the foul, and she'll go to the line.
Burtman was able to get a seal on the backside on Savannah, and Savannah just tried to contest the shot, gets her on the arm.
That's her first foul. Burtman puts the first one in, her first point of the game. And she hits both. 17-10 Maroon lead with 6:47 left in the second quarter. Cameron swings it to Schroeder in the corner, who gets it to Tiana. Tiana floats one up, can't get it to go. Fredrickson offensive board. Crosses over, swings it to Inget, gets it to Cameron. And Cameron's at the top of the key, gets the screen. And another risky pass, and that's a turnover. And the Ranchers get a lucky break there.
Yeah, nice job by the Ranchers to contest the early pass.
Cameron floats it over to Fredrickson. Nice pump fake. Puts it in. Nice move there to free herself up. A nice open shot.
Yep. Savannah known as a shooter. If she can get some ball fakes, she can get people up in the air.
Yep. Rancher crowd starting to get into it. Faith Johnson at the top. Burtman forces a pass,
Off
and that's off the
23.
knee of Haugland. And the Ranchers, momentum shift starting here. And
You can hear it a little bit in the crowd now.
Coach Hardy needs a timeout here. So Brad, if you're Coach Harding, what are you telling your girls here?
Well, I think they're doing things well.
Right over there.
You just got to keep with the intensity of the game. You can't let the crowd take you out of what you want to do and start pressing. You know, if they can keep working into their bigs, looking for that one extra pass, you know, don't hold on to it too long when you get in the post. Work it around. You're going to have an opportunity on the backside to get some buckets.
But the barn can be a rowdy place. Sometimes you don't think straight when you got a bunch of Rancher fans screaming. And here come the Ranchers. See if they can get that momentum back after that timeout. Lost it to Fredrickson, who steps back, fakes, gets it to Schroeder. Schroeder dribbles at the corner, gets it back to Fredrickson. Fredrickson crosses over, swings back to Eliza, who goes down to Kiara. And somehow gets it to Tiana. Back to Fredrickson. Fredrickson fades, can't get the post move to work, and Tiana gets the steal. Twin to twin, and that's a tough shot off the backboard, and here come the Runes. They've got, swing it to Hallgren. Hallgren's got the jumper. Can't get the roll. Fredrickson with a nice box out, and here come the Ranchers.
Ranchers had some nice looks this last possession, but Divide's length is just a bit bothersome.
A little bit. Brad's never bothered by some long arms.
Well, you just elevate over it.
I don't know what happened there.
I'm not sure that she knows what happened either. She's kind of give a what the heck look on that one.
Sometimes it happens. It's kind of like a spaz out.
That's not a technical term.
I just made it one. Faith Johnson at the top of the key. Dribbles down, gets it blocked, and here come the Ranchers. Let's see if they can capitalize on a good shot here. Rista gets a Tiana, who just dribbles right past Bertman
nice
and
job.
puts it in. Tiana Inget, looking to be the enforcer tonight. Johnson at the top of the key. Thought about floating that one to Haugland. Decides not to. Gets it to Hallgren. Gets it to Nygaard. Nygaard floats it. Somehow gets it to Bertman, and Bertman puts it in.
Nice drop step move by Bertman. They get her the ball up high. It's tough to defend. Ooh. The illegal screen call.
And Hadley McCarthy checking in for Eliza Schroeder. Just really have to comment on the drip of Hadley McCarthy in that arm sleeve. I'm really digging it. I'm a fan of the arm sleeve. Hallgren from the top of the key, off the back rim, and Hadley McCarthy with the rebound. And here comes Savannah Fredrickson. Gets it to Tiana. Little scary moment there, and Kiara has it. Gets it to Fredrickson.
Rancher's starting to reset it
Oh,
up.
and that's another turnover. They can't have that if they want to try to get back in this game. Tia from the wing there misses. And it's maroon ball. Tia Nygaard in the corner gets it down to Bertman. Bertman with the soft touch and puts it in. She's really got some nice touch down there.
Yep. And nice footwork, really, for her
Yeah.
size. She gets in and spins well.
Risky pass there. And Maroons have the numbers right now. Haugen gets it to the wide open Faith, and she puts it in. Another three for Faith Johnson.
4 for 4 from the three, outside of that buzzer beater.
Yep, I think you're correct. Tiana gets it down to Fredrickson. Fades away and can't get the roll, and it's staying with the Ranchers.
Ranchers actually have done a pretty good job being undersized as they are to get some second chance rebounds. Working hard on the
Eliza
glass.
Schroeder short there, and Ella Heidi gets the rebound, and she's coming up the court. All the way, nice pass to Bertman, and she just had some butterfingers there, and it slipped out, and here come the Ranchers.
Heidi with a good idea there, though.
Yeah, Bertman did have a wide open shot under the bucket there, just couldn't handle the ball there. Hadley McCarthy picks up her dribble, risky pass, gets it to Cameron, who gets it to Schroeder. Schroeder drives, kicks it to Kiara, back to Schroeder. Fredrickson at the top, wants the three. She's got it! Savannah Fredrickson from three. We'll see if that gets her going here.
Missed the boom goes the dynamite call on that one, but
I just didn't know if it was the time to bring that one out yet, Brad.
well, it was a much needed shot.
It was. Ranchers were starting to fall behind there, but Savannah Fredrickson
Get
got
a
that
steal.
three, and now Kiara steals the ball. And here comes Cameron. Kiara picks up her dribble, gets it to Savannah, who's down. Loses control, somehow gets it back and puts it up and in.
Good job.
I don't know if that's how they drew that one up, but you know what? It worked out. And here come the Rancher fans again. Ella Heidi at the wing, gets it to Bertman at the free throw line, drives, gets it to Tia. Tia looking what to do, gets to Bertman, back to Heidi. Heidi over top, and the Ranchers get the must-needed stop there.
23 seconds left here before
go for the
halftime.
last shot here,
See if they can go out with a bang here.
or a boom goes the dynamite.
Either one.
Karen picks up her dribble, gets it to Hadley. Hadley gets it back to Fredrickson.
Give her a screen.
She decides not to use it. Passes it to Cameron. Cameron can't hold it. And that's no good. And Ranchers kind of get themselves in good position to go into the second half here. Good little run there.
Here we are, 24-19 at the half. Anybody's game still.
Yep. For the box score, the Maroons, Ella Heidi has 3. Bertman has 6. Hallgren has 1. Hauglin has 2. And Faith has 12 on 4 threes. For the Ranchers, Tiana Inget has 6. Savannah has 7. Eliza Schroeder has 2. And Cameron has 4. Well, Brad, I think it's time for me to win some bingo. So we'll see our viewers in a little bit. Enjoy this halftime break.
Congratulations to Nick Erickson on winning the bingo tonight.
Well, it's been pretty busy lately. So.
Nick Erickson, an 8th grade point guard for the Ranchers, had a pretty good game and a win over Divide earlier.
Back on air.
All right, we got about 6 minutes before the game, Noah.
Well,
I've had a lot of clamoring about people missing out on our Packers talk. Unfortunately, the Packers decided to go for a field goal on a 4th and 6 instead of trusting the MVP Rodgers.
I personally thought that was a great call, Brad. I thought it was a great call.
Yeah.
I thought Matt LaFleur he's a genius.
Yeah, I can't agree with that one, Noah. But, you know, if he keeps making calls like that, he's going to be coaching for the Cowboys in a few years. 'Cause that's where...
Oh, whatever.
That's where the
Brad,
Packer rejects go.
Oh, what Packers last Super Bowl, who was the head coach?
I'm guessing it was McCarthy. Answer me this. How old were you the last time the Cowboys made the NFC Championship?
I gotta say I was probably -7.
It's been a while. Jake Doubts thought it was a good call, but I think he's looking through purple and gold glasses too. Well, I think the difference in that first half really came down to one lady and Faith Johnson going
ballistic.
four basically of 4 from the 3-point line, and is it 4 for 4 or 3 for 3? No, I'm not.
No, she made 4.
So that's 16 points, and we got a difference of 5 right now. So,
Brad, you want to try your math again?
4 for 4? Oh, it's 3 points they don't count for 4s anymore.
They don't count for 4. Not since you retired. Yeah. Actually, you never retired. You're still.
Those white liners were always worth 4.
Did they even have a 3-point line?
Yeah, they put the lane in when I was a freshman.
I feel like we're like, what is it, Bill Walton?
Yeah.
In his
on his random tangents.
Yeah. I'll turn the game on and he'll be talking about the beach and playing sand volleyball.
Yeah, his moment of zen for the day. Have you ever seen Bill Walton's van? That's pretty sweet.
No, I have not.
Our fans out on the internet, you're going to want to go Google Bill Walton's van. When I'm thinking Coach Fredrickson's probably talking it over with the gals, saying we got to get a hand up on that. I mean, when they have the size they do, we do need to crash down inside and help out, but we have to know where Faith is.
Yep. And he did stick Eliza on her for a while there and kind of kept her quiet, but then once they stopped doing it, she just got that wide open 3.
Yeah, and I think one of those was just kind of in a loose ball situation.
Yeah.
She kind of got lost in
the
mix,
defense kind of got lost in the sauce.
Yep.
And then you just know she's going to knock it down. She doesn't like to miss.
The Rancher boys coming off a nice win last night in Stanley.
I don't know if I would call it a nice win. It was a win.
Every win's a nice win. Probably, I thought from a fan perspective, we came out with a lot of energy, and we finished the first half with a lot of energy, got the fans into it. I think we had a 20-plus point lead going into halftime.
Mm-hmm.
And second half, we kind of
like wanted Stanley to think they were still somewhat in the game, just to kind of get their fans going, so then we could play for something.
They made a few shots. We got a little loose with the ball at times. But it's still a 15-point win, I think, in the books. So
we'll take it. Fun fact.
That's what you got to do.
The Ranchers haven't won all of their district games in the regular season since I've started playing for them. I've never beat all the district teams in the regular season. So I'm hoping this will be the first one of it.
Do you mean even when you'd play 2 games, sometimes you'd split, you're saying?
No, my freshman year we lost to Kenmare in Kenmare. Sophomore year we lost to Ray at home against Ray. We were missing half of our roster, but it was still a loss.
Yep.
And then last year we lost in Kenmare. We just wait to save the wins for when it counts.
And so we have Divide left. Crosby.
Divide, Burke. I think those are the only two. Could be mistaken. I don't like to look ahead in the schedule. I like to take it day by day.
Oh, come on, no.
I'm
You're
not
a
trying to
one
wish
game at a
away
time,
my.
one
I'm
shot
not
at a
trying to
time.
wish away my senior season here.
Well, you got
Brad.
to appreciate every day, don't you?
And I don't appreciate the days where we decide to miss our free throws during pressure free throws and run a bunch of crushers.
Well, I did notice you missed a couple free throws yesterday, no? On
It was actually a
three-point-
few. It was
on
more
a
than a
three-point
couple.
play.
The free throw and I are not friends this year, Brad.
Well,
We had a breakup, and I'm trying to get back together with her.
maybe start with a spinning the ball jump shot kind of a free throw technique. Just see how that goes one time.
Like Rick Barry?
Yep.
Yeah, I've actually thought about that, but I thought I'd make a fool out of myself, but I realized 0 for 3 is making a fool out of myself anyway.
The great one, Hunter Berg, did it once in a game, actually.
Did he make it? Of course he made it.
I would just assume. It wasn't against us.
Well, Brad, I would like to take these last 30 seconds and officially announce that I have decided to continue my basketball career at Lake Region State College.
What?
I totally did not tell him that on accident before we were on air.
So what is the mascot for Lake Region?
It's a royal, except it's a lion. It's a royal lion.
Mm.
And they've got the baby blue colors with black and white, and the jerseys are just so sick.
Yeah, that's going to look good on you.
Yep.
Well, shoot, I got a grandmother down in Devil's Lake. We can make a trip out of it.
Oh, yeah.
See her and watch you play some basketball. That'll
You
be
think I
exciting
could
stuff.
skip out on my room and board payments and stay
Well,
over?
there's only one bed in her room at the home, but they might have visitors' quarters.
All right, here we go in the second half. Bertman gets it down, can't use her magnificent touch to get it, and Savannah Fredrickson comes away with the rebound. And here come the Ranchers. Cameron up top, swings it to Fredrickson. Fredrickson gets a screen, can't do anything. Eliza picks it up, quick pass there. Savannah tries to do something, can't get it to go. Tiana Inget got her hand on it, and here come the Maroons with a lot of numbers. Nice block there by Schroeder. Oh.
Yep.
On the ground or on the shot? Looks like on the shot.
Divide really with good numbers on that break. I think one extra pass would have led to an open bucket.
Can't connect on the first. Connects on the second. Cameron up top, swings it over to Liza. Liza looking, starts to dribble. Kick ball. I was wondering if they were going to call it. Well, Fredrickson takes it out. It's tipped, but Eliza Schroeder controls it, and she's at the top of the key. Looks for the screen from Tiana. Swings it to Fredrickson. Fredrickson looking to create.
Rancher's kind of fortunate there.
Ball must have gone out of bounds before Tiana
Divide had
touched
tipped
it.
the ball. Tiana didn't recognize it and went after it, but luckily the ball had hit the line before she touched it.
Luck of the Irish. Luck of the Ranchers. A little wild there, and
Oh, there you
Savannah
go.
gets it to go.
This is one of the moves I was working on with her earlier in
Oh,
the day
yeah?
when we were at shoot around.
So she can thank you for that
Yep.
one.
Left
Hallgren at
hand
the top of the
reverse.
key. Gets it to Hauglin. Hauglin over top to Heidi. Heidi can't get it off the glass, and Fredrickson with the rebound. Ooh, risky pass there. It looked like Hogren wanted to pick that one off. Cameron at the top. Gets the screen, in and out dribble, out to Kiara Reested. Off back rim, can't get that one to fall. Hogren gets the rebound, and here she comes. Gets it to Faith. Faith pulls up, knocks it down.
Round and down.
Had to let it go around the rim a couple times. Tiana fakes, and she turns it over, and here comes Hauglin. Gets it up to Heidi. Heidi pulls up. Can't get it to go. Cameron Reested with the rebound. Looks like they had numbers there.
Tiana does a nice job hustling down the court.
Gets blocked, and
She actually had an opportunity if they could have saw her earlier. Working hard.
Trista and Hadley check in for Kiara and Tiana. 6-point game here with 5.5 remaining in the third. They get it to Bertman at the free throw line. She dribbles, swings it over to Faith. Faith gets it to Hallgren. Back to Bertman. Bounce pass to Johnson. Johnson gets it to go.
Nice move.
Fredrickson gets it to Cameron at the top. Over to Hadley. Hadley to Trista. Trista can't haul it in. Gets it. Back to Hadley. Hadley to Fredrickson in the corner. Fredrickson drives. And stays Rancher ball.
Savvy trying to make an extra pass there.
I think she could have just gone up with that one. Fredrickson kicks it to Schroeder. And that's a shot clock violation. Faith gets the screen, splits the defense, falls on the ball, and that'll be Rancher basketball. Let's see if the Ranchers can start to score some more here. They've been pretty stagnant on offense, not really even getting good shots. It'd be one thing if the shots just weren't falling, but they're not even getting high percentage looks. Liza drives.
One of the Reestead twins had a nice look at a three earlier. It just didn't go down for him, but
Yep, that was a good shot. So I stand corrected. Thanks for correcting me, Brad.
But overall, yeah, we just haven't had good looks at the hoop. Again,
Okay.
some of that's credit to Divide, and they're playing good defense.
Gets it to Cameron. Cameron looks to drive. Throws that one up. Can't get it. Offensive board. And she draws the foul.
It's a good job by Cameron just to be aggressive there.
That's what you need to do.
Sometimes you just need to create something on your own.
Timeout called. So, you're Coach Nick, and what do you tell your girls to help them to get in the scoring column again?
Well, I think just what you said, we got to be aggressive. You know, each girl has to take it upon themselves. You know, take it to the ball, take the ball to the hole. Maybe you create a foul. Maybe you get them to collapse and kick it out to one of our shooters. But can't be timid with it. Can't be just passing around the top.
Well, that's what they did to begin the game. They were just getting a bunch of points from the free throw line, and I just don't know where that went. Just disappeared. Let's see if they can get back to it.
What kind of set here does Coach Fredrickson have coming in an inbound play?
Hopefully not one that LaFleur would run.
Ooh, that's...
Gets it to fall. Definitely not a Packer play there. Because it actually worked.
Well, LaFleur went for three. We just got two there.
Oh, yeah, I guess, if you look at it that way.
Points are points.
Faith Johnson dribbling. Looking like almost a double team there or miscommunication.
The grade school crowd on the stage is starting to get into it. Nice contingent of young ranchers up on the stage.
Yep. Tiana Inget checks back in for her sister. Looking like the Ranchers need some rebounds, so they call in the rebounder.
That's a tough one.
Yep.
We're able to get a hand on the ball, but she's just strong enough to keep going with it and
Puts it in.
And gets some contact.
And she puts the free throw in.
Not the most orthodox free throw shot, but if it goes in, tough to argue.
If it works, it works. What's that saying? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's the saying I was trying to look for. Savannah Fredrickson from the corner.
Boom.
Bang! Puts it in!
All right, get the announcers fired up here. We worked on that one too.
Yep. I've been listening to Mike Breen. I've been taking lessons. And the illegal screen. I can feel the momentum shifting. Big possession here for the Ranchers. Kiara checks in for Hadley. Carter made sure to let me know that the whole crowd heard me yell bang, so. Savannah Fredrickson kicks it over to Tiana, who gets it to Eliza, draws the foul.
And there we go. Nice aggressive play. Not afraid to take it in amongst the bigs.
That's what we were talking about.
Sometimes he gets blocked, sometimes you get the foul call.
I'm really hurting with the tongue twisters today. Hallgren and Hauglin, Tiana. It's just happens.
You get Tristan Tiana in there at the same time,
Then it's really
Tristan Tiana, Cameron Kiara. The sister act.
Schroeder can't get the first to fall. Can't get either to fall. And Fortier gets the rebound. Kicks it to Faith Johnson at the top of the key, who gets it down to Hallgren at the top. Kicks it over to Fortier. Cameron gets a steal. We're looking to go coast to coast. Can't get it to fall. And Ranchers.
Even though it didn't go, I like the decision to go coast to coast and take it. Might be an opportunity for a jump stop there. Sometimes
they'll go flying.
Yep. Sometimes you're going a little too fast.
I personally would have gone with the poster, and the barn would have just ignited. That's what I would have gone with. Would have gave a little shimmy and a flex.
Well, it was on the right side, so I would have stopped and passed it to somebody else. I would have tried to shoot the right hand lamp there.
No, you would have dribbled across the free throw line and went up with your left hand and drawn the
I
foul.
would have figured out a way to get to the left side.
Or given me a right elbow hook to the nose.
I might have done that too. Well, 26-32. We're still hanging in there.
Yep, Savannah hit that big three, and it kind of just put us right back in the game. And now we got the ball. Hopefully Ranchers and Coach Nick can draw some up here to keep that momentum going.
Mr. Grody, Galen putting on a nice tune there. A little We're Not Gonna Take It, some classic Twisted Sister. Can always count on him to bring some stuff.
All right, Cameron at the top of the key here with 2 minutes left in the third. Swings it over to Fredrickson. Fredrickson dribbles, gets to the bottom there, kicks it back out to Tiana. Tiana hands it off to Cameron. Cameron back to Tiana. Tiana over the top to Kiara. Kiara fakes and puts it in. Nice shot there.
That was a nice job by the Ranchers to take advantage of one of the rare times where we had a height advantage.
Yeah, very rare. Faith Johnson dribbles, kicks it to Nygaard. Nygaard kicks it to Fortier, who
Looked like she drug her
risky
foot there a
pass.
little bit, but
Hallgren at the top, kicks it to Haugland. Haugland to Fortier. Back to Faith. Faith over to the top to Hallgren.
Bruins really do a nice job of running a flex offense. They set nice screens for their players, and they're looking for them when they come through that screen.
Yep. Hallgren at the line for 2 shots. Puts in the first. And Bertman checks in back in for Fortier. And Ella Heidi checks in for Nygaard. Hallgren gets both to fall. She's up to 3 points. To the corner to Eliza. Down. Tried to fire that one. Faith Johnson gets a steal, and she's looking to go coast to coast. Pulls it back out. Kicks it to Hallgren. To the high post to Bertman. Bertman turns around, gets it to Heidi. Heidi can't get that one to go, but the Ranchers don't box out. Savannah comes away with the rebound. Slings it up to Kiara, who mishandles the dribble. And the risky pass. And another jump ball, and that'll stay with the Ranchers.
Hadley in a tough spot there with Faith. Very good defensive player.
And has a height advantage also.
Has a height and length reach advantage. Got to work to come to the ball a little bit more there. Help your passer out.
Fredrickson slings it over to Schroeder. Schroeder looking to drive. Gets to the bucket but can't get it to fall. Faith with the rebound. She gets up the court, pulls it back, kicks to Heidi. Heidi from the top of the key. Savannah gets the stat padding rebound there, and that'll do it for the third quarter. So after 3 for the Maroons, Ella Heidi has 3, Bertman has 6, Hallgren has 3, Haugland has 2, Johnson has 20, if my math is correct, and there have been times where my math wasn't correct.
Have you ever thought 4 threes was 16?
That is good. That's a good point. That makes me feel better about myself. And for the Ranchers, Tiana Inget has 6, Fredrickson has 12, Schroeder has 4, Cameron has 4, and Kiara has 2. Somebody text me if my math was wrong there. All right. So it's looking like a barn burner here for the fourth quarter. You know, you can't ask for much more.
Fans are getting their money's worth.
I paid in advance, so.
I got the season pass too.
Yeah,
No?
me too.
I'm surprised they don't pay you to come to these games. I guess that would be an NCAA violation.
Yeah, that would.
Yeah,
That probably.
you don't want to
would
go
be.
pro too quick.
I don't know. I've already been getting calls from ESPN, TNT, even some from NFL Network.
Wow, very versatile. Yep.
Fast foul there to start off the fourth. One thing you don't want is for either team doesn't want the other opponent to be in bonus here in the fourth quarter, quickly at least. It's probably bound to happen at some point, but you don't want it to happen right off the bat.
Right. Sometimes if the game stays tight within the last couple of minutes, you do want to have a few if you need to get them to the line.
That is true. So I'd say they're both in decent spots here.
Good position.
And Cameron ends up with the steal. Cameron finds Fredrickson. Fredrickson gives the jab, uses the screen, Wanted the roll, and that was a risky pass, and Faith gets the steal. That was a little wild, but it works. Fans might want to travel there, but it was a clean Euro. It was a clean Euro. Sometimes you can just make it look so slow.
Yep.
And usually it works best when you slow play it. They get it to Fredrickson at the free throw line. Cameron at the top of the key, kicks to Tiana. Tiana drives, gets it to Cameron. Cameron fadeaway, that's short. Kiara with the rebound, gets to Tiana. Back out to Fredrickson.
7 seconds on the clock.
They find Cameron. Can't get it to fall. Bertman comes away with the rebound.
A couple of nice looks there.
Yep. And the Ranchers.
Now, do you have that Euro step in your repertoire, Noah?
Yes, I do.
Expect to see it.
All right.
Okay.
I'll have to prove it to you then. It's a little risky if Schroeder does it, because last time he tried the Euro step, he broke his foot. So we don't want him doing that anymore. Hadley. Oh,
there
what
it
a
is.
shot. That is a big shot from Hadley McCarthy.
Big shot by the 8th grader.
I don't even know if I have that one in my bag.
It's kind of a Jerome Edwards floater
It
off the
was.
glass.
Nygaard gets it down to Bertman. Savannah's got to move her feet there. She kind of just stood straight up.
Burton with those long legs able to get her drop step sealed her. And then you're in trouble.
Yes, and you are in trouble. Can't capitalize on the N1, and here comes Cameron. Little dribble move there, kicks it out to Fredrickson. Gets it to Kiara. Almost picked off by Faith Johnson again. Tiana goes in, gets it blocked.
Give her a screen. Give her a screen.
Couldn't use the bank twice in a row.
No.
And here comes Faith Johnson. Kicks it to Haugland. Haugland over to Hallgren. Hallgren over to Johnson. Johnson to Bertman at the top of the key. Hallgren. We got a swarm chant coming from the Rancher fans.
Ooh.
Hallgren puts that one in.
I do love the swarm chant, Noah.
Too late there, but they somehow get it.
Ooh.
Fredrickson draws the foul.
Fredrickson kind of going back to the hoop, trying a little reverse, and
There was a lot of hand there
yeah,
in her path.
a lot of arm, a lot of hand, and her aggression pays off. They give her the foul, and she makes her first free throw.
Yep. Rancher's got to crack down on the defensive end here if they want to make a run at this thing. Big free throws from Fredrickson, though.
Need to stop and score.
Faith gets it down to Bertman, and she's just abusing.
Same move.
Savannah fails to move her feet and gives up the low post bucket there. I don't know what happened there. I couldn't see.
Savannah kind of lost her footing, was able to keep dribbling while on the ground, but eventually her head touched the out of bounds line as she was sliding.
Faith Johnson up top, swings it to Hallgren. Hallgren over to Haugland. Back to Johnson. Johnson drives, tries to get a foul call. Cameron up to Tiana. Tiana to Hadley. What a play.
That's getting the clap out of me. One extra pass always looks nice.
Yeah, it does.
The crowd's getting going too.
Yep, Johnson up top.
Carey.
Gets it to Nygaard. Back to Burtman. Back to Hauglin, and that's too easy of a bucket.
Again, Divide just running a nice flex screen.
Tiana gets it to Cameron. Out to Fredrickson. Fredrickson quick release off back rim.
Savvy as a shooter knows she's got to get that shot up fast. They're not going to give her a lot of time. And it was right in line, just hard off the back of the rim.
The Divide strategy on defense right now is to deny every pass. Once Savannah gives up the pass, the Divide's goal is to not let her get that ball back. And right now it is working and kind of getting in her head and forcing her to take quick shots like that.
One advantage it does have is they are staying out on our perimeter players, and we've made the basket cuts. We've had some open opportunities for layups off the basket cuts.
We just haven't been able to keep the momentum up on the defensive end.
Yep.
They've gotten some very easy buckets down there.
Well, Savannah's asked to do a lot of things, having to guard a pretty good-sized post. She shoots the ball well, but she also has good inside moves to Savannah. So with 2 minutes and 39 seconds, let's see if we have some energy left in the tank to make a run at it.
If I was to give this the score right now a comparison to Old Man Open Gym, it's probably like when it's Todd's team and his team is at 12 and your team has about 18 and you just need a 3 to end the game. But Todd just bodies everybody and gets every rebound. And if you don't call foul, it's not going to end well for your nose.
It's an interesting comparison, though. I've never thought of it that way.
Burtman swings it to Johnson. Johnson back over to Hallgren. Back to Burtman. Hallgren at the top of the key. Back to Hallgren. Hallgren with a quick first step, draws the foul, and she's going to the line. That was a very good first
very
step.
nice first step on Hadley McCarthy, who's also a quick player. So
it shows.
yeah, kudos to her for able to make that play.
It's like when you show off your quick first step when Tyson's guarding you.
When he's trying to guard me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I doubt Tyson's listening, but if he is,
If he is, I'm going to get my pocket picked the next time we play.
Hallgren can't get the second to fall. Rancher's got to show some urgency here. They only got 2 minutes left to make a dent in this lead. Tiana over the top to Cameron. She draws the foul. And that's 6 fouls on the Maroons here.
One more for the bonus.
And then both teams will be in bonus. Cameron taking it out, gets it to Fredrickson. Fredrickson to Schroeder. And that's a turnover.
The lines crossed up. I think she was thinking it was going to be a flash to the baseline for a 3. Reestead ended up trying to curl on it.
Miscommunication. And here's Hauglin, kicks it over to Hallgren. Hallgren to Johnson. Johnson with the jab, swings it to Burtman. Looks like Divide's just really trying to run this clock out. And if they got a good shot, they'll take it, but they just want to stall.
Ooh.
And somehow the Maroons get it. Faith Johnson throws it up, misses short. Tiana with the rebound.
Of course.
Of course. Yep.
Now we need to go.
Cameron with the drive, gets it to fall.
Nice finger roll.
Ranchers trying to get a steal here, but the Maroons are just going to stall out, I believe.
Wasn't sure if the Ranchers are just let that play out with
Don't know if that's the smartest foul
50,
there,
you know,
because that resets
down
the
by
shot
3
clock,
possessions.
and they're in bonus. I think you just got to, unless he's trying to stall the game out.
Yeah,
Then.
if he's trying to play it out here.
But then you don't want to foul Faith
Yep,
Johnson.
that's the thing. You got to try to get the ball out of her hands in that situation.
Unlike me, she has a good relationship with the free throw line.
We're gonna work on that tonight. We're gonna set up the rebounder, Noah, and get you about 100 looks from the free throw line.
That would be nice. I would appreciate that. Hadley bounces it to Schroeder. Tiana Inget drives. I don't know if that was a shot or a pass, but Maroons end up with the ball. They're just going to stall out. If the Ranchers want to get back in, they got to show some more aggression. Never mind, they're not going to stall out. They want to put up some more points.
No, I think Faith wanted to get one more opportunity. How many points does she have right now tonight?
I can't count that high, Brad.
You got to take your shoes off.
She's just adding to it now, making my life more difficult. All right, 12 seconds left. They just need a point a second.
We need that old 12-point play here.
Yep. That's just 3 threes for you.
It's true. White liners. All right. 1.9 seconds left. I think the writing's on the wall.
I think so. I think you're right. I think that's a solid take. Can't get the first. See if she can connect on the second here. Can't connect on that one. And that'll do it for this District 16 game as the Divide County Maroons come away with a 12-point victory over the Powers Lake Ranchers, 48-36. Final game stats for the Maroons. Ella Heidi had 3. Hannah Burtman had 10. McKenna Hallgren had 6. Alyssa Hauglin had 4. And let me do the math for Faith Johnson real quick. 25 for Faith Johnson. And then for the Ranchers, Tiana Inget had 6. Fredrickson had 14. Eliza Schroeder had 4. Cameron Reested had 6. And Kiara Reested had 2. And Hadley McCarthy had 4. Well, Brad, this was a game for the Ranchers where right away they got it to a 6-7 point deficit, and it's like they just couldn't get in within that.
Yeah.
They would get to that point again, 6-point game, they would have the momentum, and they just couldn't connect on shots. And it was probably frustrating for the Rancher players and Coach Nick.
Well, when you get one player who is able to shoot that efficiently from the three-point line
right away, too, right off the bat.
In a 36-48 type of game, if somebody's able to score 12 points, and did she end up with another one for 15? I mean, that's a...
Yeah, no, she only did hit those first 4 threes, and then she kind of just did everything else.
Liza Schroeder did do a nice job that second half, contesting, not giving her that open look. But
she really
she
only
was a
had
difference
that
maker
one
tonight.
deep one as the shot clock was winding down that she had to put up. So I think she was 4 for 5, unless I'm mistaken. But
so
I'd have to give Faith Johnson the player of the game. She came out, set the tone, and she just didn't stop, scoring 25 points.
For our millions of viewers and listeners still out there tonight, What is our next game for the Powers Lake Ranchers? Monday.
Monday, the Rancher boys travel to Trinity Christian to take on the Crusaders. And then Tuesday, I believe, Powers Lake plays Tioga. I'm not sure if that's a home game or an away game. Thursday, the Rancher boys are supposed to take on North Shore, but I think North Shore is having some COVID problems right now, so I'm not really sure about that one. And then I'm not sure about a Friday game, but on Saturday, the Rancher boys head to Four Winds, Fort Totten, to take on the number 2 team in the state.
That'll be kind of your backyard here next year then,
yeah.
right? So maybe while we're down there, we can check out the campus.
Yep. All right, well,
good luck to you on Monday. We'll be
Thank
cheering
you.
for you. We're going to watch for that Euro step crossover
Yep.
move.
Well, thank you, viewers, for tuning in and spending this hour with me and the Strifelizer. Tune in next time. And Jay Tizzy, the best cameraman this world has ever seen. He does a terrific job.
He spent his whole day up here on a Saturday. Probably had all kinds of other opportunities to do things, but he spent it with us, and we sure appreciate it.
Yep. Adios.